Thank you, Luke. And good afternoon to everyone, and welcome to this new and vastly improved BMO Field. This is an exciting time for sports in Toronto, and BMO Field will be an important part of the action going forward. At MLSE, we're very passionate and proud about our role in helping unite and build up our beautiful city. We're also very pleased today to have MLS Commissioner Don Garber with us today for this special occasion. Thank you for coming, Don. As well, sports brings communities together, and we're seeing that right now in Toronto with the playoff run of both the Toronto Raptors as well as the Toronto Marlies, and of course the passionate support of our fans. We live in a world-class city with some of the best fans in sports, and we now have an outdoor stadium that will not only make for a premier home for Toronto FC and the Argos, but also now can host the best events in sports, including the 2016 Grey Cup, which will be held right here in November. In addition, we just recently announced that the NHL Centennial Classic between the Toronto Maple Leafs and the Detroit Red Wings will also take place here at BMO Field on January 1st, early next year. Speaking of those events, we are very pleased to have with us here today Brendan Shanahan, who is president of the Toronto Maple Leafs, here representing the NHL Centennial Classic, as well as Commissioner Jeffrey Orridge, who is here representing the CFL, the league, and of course also the Grey Cup. We're looking forward to hosting these two exciting events here at BMO Field later this year. I'd also like to acknowledge Bill Manning, president of Toronto FC, who is here with us today, along with Michael Copeland, president of the Toronto Argonauts, who's also with us here today. I know these must be two of the happiest guys in the building today as they finally get the key to their brand new BMO Field. So congratulations to the both of you. Finally, I'd like to recognize the MLSE ownership represented here today by our chairman, Larry Tannenbaum, and George Cope, president and CEO of BCE, who saw this BMO Field renovation project as an important way of investing in our teams, our fans, and our city. And let me tell you, it was no small investment. This project has seen an investment of more than $150 million since it commenced. I'd also like to recognize Dale Lassman, who's here today representing the MLSE Board of Directors, for his valued contribution and assistance with this great project. I know today is a very special day for all involved, but it's especially exciting for Larry and George as owners of both teams that will now call BMO Field home. So with that, I'd like to turn it over to Larry to say a few words. Thank you.